What is up, guys, and welcome to another episode of the Huga Core Podcast. I'm your host, Joseph Huga. This is my co-host,
Your boy Flu.
and welcome to another episode. Man, we have a lot to talk to you guys about, man. Since the last episode, there's been a lot of stuff that's gone on, a lot of things we saw, a lot of good stuff coming out, a lot of different things going on.
A lot of things we seen and didn't see.
Indeed. Nicely put. A lot of things we've seen and didn't see. We got some anime recommendations for you. If you guys haven't seen them yet and things like that. So let's get into it. So I've been gone. I've been out doing some stuff and traveling and doing some work related stuff. So that's why I haven't been able to get episodes turned out, because I've been traveling. Part of that traveling, though, was I went to Vegas for a conference thing out there. And dude, let me tell you guys, you guys ever manage to make your way out to Vegas, man, go out to the store called Anime Suba, right? I'm going to put it right here. And it's called Anime Suba in Las Vegas. And ask for the homie Jaden. Jaden. Ask for the homie Jaden out there, bro. He is the guy, bro. So, like, when I went there the first time I went there, I had a friend tell me, hey, go check this out, right? It was opening before I moved. I said, okay, well, I'll check it out while I'm here. So 119-degree weather, I call an Uber.
Yeah, why not?
And, like, Jesus, go out there. Dude, that store is so crazy, dude. They have statues, not just figures. They have statues. They have anime clothes. They have, like, freaking 4 aisles of anime figures of everything that you can possibly imagine.
Oh, that's it?
Yeah, it was freaking lit. And it's stacked on top of stacked on top of stacked, like, worth of stuff. And and the stuff that you see there aren't just, like, name brand figures, like, you know, like, like Pops, or, like, you know, like, no, I don't know. Why did I say? I said it in the name. Not just Bandai figures. Not just like they have like.
Yeah, you got a couple.
Yeah, I bought a couple and I brought them in, and I bought a bunch of stuff there. But definitely go and check them out. You know, they're not sponsoring us or anything, but I just want you guys to know that they exist, because they're a really good anime store. They had a really good salesperson. He was very good, very knowledgeable. Figure Master Jaden, bro. I kept calling him Jaden Yuki, bro, but because I just kept thinking about you know, my man from
if it makes sense.
My man Yu-Gi-Oh, bro. But but Jaden's a good guy, man. He also subscribed to the podcast. So if you're listening to this, Jaden, thank you, bro. We appreciate you out here, bro, in these streets. As soon as they get a website up, they said they're working on getting a website up where you can order stuff. So as soon as they get that up, I'm gonna be ordering all types of stuff from them, man, because they got really cool stuff.
All the figures.
All the stuff.
So what you want to talk about other than figures, bro? I know you got a couple things you've seen.
I just got some things I've seen, and I've got some things I wish I haven't seen.
Yeah, there's a lot of that going around, I feel like, in general, not just in anime.
So, yeah.
So what you trying to get into first?
Man, it's so hard. It's so hard to go, you know. It's not like it's so hard.
Like, do you want to talk about the good or the bad?
You know what? I think I'll talk about the good. I'll talk about the good first. Yeah, we're on a high note. We'll end it with a low note.
Yeah.
We'll end it with a low note.
Hit them at their knees at the end.
Dude, you know, Bungo Stray Dogs has been a banger this season. I was always okay with Bungo. Like, it was always like an alright anime to me, but to me it wasn't like an over the top, like a must see.
Got you past a couple episodes, so.
Right. So I was like, okay, you know. But then the new season dropped. Actually, I watched season 3 first. I watched season 3 and I was like, damn, this is actually really, really good. And then it went into season 4 like effortlessly, and I was like, okay, like it's growing on me. Like, I'm like a fan, kind of like how Jujutsu's grown on me. I'm like, okay, Bungo's definitely grown on me. So yeah, that's been good. So if you guys aren't seeing the new Bungo Stray Dogs season, it's very good. I'll name a couple and then I'll let you go. What else did I watch that was really good? Trying to think what we talked about last episode, but I would say
we talked about Hell's Paradise a little bit.
Yeah, Mashal.
Probably Mashal.
Yeah. Oh, dude, this zombie one you haven't watched it yet.
No, not yet.
But this 100 Zom is what it's called.
Is that what it's called?
Yeah, it's called 100 Zom. It's like a bucket list of things to do in a zombie apocalypse, dude. Dude, I really like this anime. It's so it's so like non-traditional. Like you know what I mean? It's not like it's not an isekai.
Okay.
It's not anything like it's its own story. And the
Okay.
main character is not annoying. He's very relatable in the fact of he goes to college and then he gets a job and he thinks that this job is gonna be like the dream job. And then he realizes like ends up fucking slaving.
Surprise, motherfucker.
Exactly. My man ends up slaving and he's like, geez, and the only thing that saved him was a zombie apocalypse. You know what I mean?
Of course.
For 3 years straight, no vacation, no nothing. Like,
Who'd have thunk?
I feel that. So, but dude, so far it has been fucking hilarious, and I have liked every minute of it. So definitely, 100 Zom has been very, very good. And then Mogu Sean Tensei, bro.
Oh, of course.
Jobless Reincarnation. Dude, this season this year and the new season starting August 4th? 6th.
Crazy how they did that.
Yeah. So they just ended it.
Surprise.
They just ended it like Saturday, and then new season starting next week. I'm like, yes, dude, thank you. So I'm pretty excited for that. But dude, they've been going through Rudius's like trauma, like for real, and they're addressing it in real life situations. Like my man has ED, bro.
Oh yeah, but also, I mean, all right.
Like
you already. All right, I'm gonna let you get into that.
Yeah, my man has ED, bro. My man has ED, bro, because he's so traumatized from what Eris did to him. Like he just can't function. Like the man tried to kill himself and everything else. Like I was like, damn, dude. Like I feel that, bro. Like not that I've ever been that low, but I just feel like I get it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like for a lot of guys out there, if they went through what Rudius went through, it'd probably be difficult for them, right? You know. So. Yeah, so dude, Jobless has been amazing. So what have you been looking at and messing with?
Anime wise, not too much. I haven't seen much lately, period, besides what you recommended to me, which was Mashle, Hell's Paradise.
Yeah.
You've got a little list for me to watch this week, but other than that, not too much. I haven't seen the movies that are coming out in theaters yet. Just haven't really had time, but
yeah.
Mashle and Hell's Paradise were a good bit of fun. I don't know if you want to get into that.
Yeah, what did you like? What you didn't like?
Mashle was probably my favorite of the two. Not just because of the One Punch Man comparison, but it was just funny. I like that style of humor plus anime plus the animation was pretty good. Hell's Paradise animation was probably, in my opinion, a little bit better.
Yeah.
But the magic was fun to watch. You know, the different types of magic. You got to see gravity magic, which I know you love that one.
I love me some gravity magic.
Any kind of gravity warping anything is your kind of go to.
That's my type of magic.
Indeed, but it's also just I don't know. That's my style. That's my go to.
Yeah.
It's not necessarily boring and slow paced like My Hero is, like cool powers and all this shit, but takes 8 fucking years for it to get good.
True. Mashle got
enjoyable.
Good. Mashle got good in 1 season.
Yeah, and good from the start almost.
Right, for real.
But,
yeah.
I didn't love the ending. I mean, I wouldn't call it it's not a cliffhanger per se, but it's I always want more, and I hate when they end it on like high action notes like that.
I feel like they didn't think Mashle was gonna be as good as it was. Like they wrote the manga and they didn't think it was gonna take off. But, like, it boomed. Like, people love that show now.
Yeah, I think they probably were like, people are going to compare this a lot to One Punch Man, obviously, plus probably, I forget what it's called. There's a couple others that are just kind of similar. But it does have its own kind of twist on it. I wouldn't call it super unique. But, it just adds a lot to it. Yeah. It's enjoyable, to say the least.
No, I agree. I agree with that completely.
And, like, the world that exists... Because it's like school groups. It's kind of like Harry Potter kind of, where you have like these different school factions that are kind of fighting each other for these gold coins and whatnot. And, but you see these very different power levels between. You got the 1 band, 2 band, or what are they called?
Are you talking about the lines?
Lines, 1 line, 2 line. You got all that.
Yeah.
But that doesn't necessarily mean that what it means.
Right.
Kind of like, One Punch Man has the S tier, A tier.
Well, the strongest guy is actually
King
is actually
he's actually Saitama.
he's the weakest.
On the side.
He's the weakest. He's the weakest out of all of them, actually. So yeah,
up.
I know what you mean.
But yeah, that's enjoyable for me.
What do you think about the character development?
He was pretty good.
Like the different crew that he's hanging around with.
Yeah,
I really like the red haired guy.
Barak.
Yeah,
I liked him too. What did you say? When he thought he was the main character. That was fucking funny.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I liked it. It was just, there was a lot of comedy in it.
Yeah.
Where you see a lot of, like, side characters. They might be comedic and whatnot, but they're also really fucking powerful in their own right.
Yeah.
But,
yeah.
But, like, it's nowhere near,
yeah.
It's just enjoyable. I
okay.
feel like. Yeah, MASH is
so
just...
what would you give it?
Probably 7.5 or 8.
Okay.
I liked it a lot.
That's
there were
fair.
some points that I was just like, you know the part.
Yeah.
I didn't care for it.
Yeah.
But solid probably, I would say 8.
Okay.
I'd say 8 because it was enjoyable. I laughed a lot. It was fun. The action was really good.
Yeah.
It wasn't as, I would say the biggest difference for me between One Punch Man and that is that One Punch Man, it's one punch. Like,
yeah.
With the larger guys like Boros or you see a lot of like zigzagging and act back and forth, but it's not necessarily fighting.
Yeah.
This you see actual fighting,
which
is fun. Sometimes in like an arena style format, sometimes kind of freestyle, but I don't know. They mixed it up a lot, and it was enjoyable. And there wasn't one or two slow points, but really not many.
Okay, that's a good rating
probably solid
for you.
8. Yeah,
that's a surprise rating for you, honestly. I knew you would like it. I knew you would like it because
I'd say I liked it more than Hell's Paradise. I still enjoyed Hell's Paradise.
So what'd you think? What'd you think about that? That how that season kind of ended right there, like that.
How Mashal season ended?
No.
Oh,
Hell's Paradise
season ended. I don't know. Like I said with the cliffhangers.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like I said with the cliffhangers.
Yeah.
You know, I really liked the ramping of the build up for that show.
Yeah.
That I enjoyed that a lot, and the action was pretty fun. It reminded me, a lot of the things reminded me of Jujutsu Kaisen, the flower guy, the nature guy, I forget the bad guy.
Yeah, shout out to Mappa.
Yeah. But not in a bad way.
Yeah.
I don't mean that in a bad way, but I don't know, it was just different than I expected.
Yeah.
I liked that they had the good and bad representation, but not necessarily conflicting the entire time. And there was confrontation between some of the bad and the good, but overall there was a common understanding of what was going on and the goal and everything. I wasn't necessarily we're doing spoilers, I'm assuming.
Yeah, go ahead. I don't care.
Yeah.
Well, I'm curious what your thoughts were. People have had time to watch it, so if they haven't seen it by now,
I don't know how I feel about the whole situation and all that. I get it, but I don't know. I just felt like it could have been done a little bit better. But as far as, again, like character development and everything, I keep forgetting Sagiri. What's the redhead girl's name? Is it Sagiri? Wasn't a big fan of her.
Yeah.
And all of her sudden power-ups and all that stuff.
Yeah, so...
Really wasn't a big fan of that. But, like, everyone else I was pretty okay with.
No, I'm with you.
That was kind of obnoxious. Because it was funny. Cause
it started getting real plot armory.
At the end, especially.
Yeah, super plot armory.
What's that one dude that was eating people?
Oh, yeah, the brother and the sister?
No. The giant dude that had that cloth like mask or whatever.
The fucking giant guy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I forget his name.
I know what you're talking about.
But like that part where he's coming in to hit. Wow, I'm blanking on that. What's the main guy's name?
Oh damn.
I don't know why I'm blanking so hard on this.
Wow.
But either way, he's about to get fucking pounded for the last hit by him, and she just all of a sudden.
She's got breathing techniques from Demon Slayer all of a sudden.
I wasn't a huge fan of the Tao, everybody was all of a sudden attuning to the left and right and all this stuff, and
I've had it all along, but I just didn't know that's what it's called.
All of a sudden, I'm attuned. I can see everything now.
Yeah.
I don't know. it was really good. Like, the action was fun to watch, and I liked the concept and everything. And I liked the characters and the development of the characters. Just the bonding plus, like, the confrontation.
Yeah.
The back and forth, I guess. But, I don't know, there was a lot of, like, plot armor.
Yeah.
Sudden.
Shit ton of it.
Sudden, all of a sudden. A lot of flashbacks.
Yeah.
That was another thing that kind of bothered me. There were a lot. It was like every time you saw a new character, and I mean, you know the rule of anime. Every time you're either about to get a power up or you're about to get your shit wrecked.
Yeah, flashback time.
Flashback.
Yeah. Remember the time?
Well, homeboy that got the holes poked in him, 10.
Oh yeah.
Or 10.
I know what you're talking about. Yeah.
With the blind dude's apprentice junior.
Yeah. The blonde guy.
Yeah, when he got his shit wrecked and
yeah,
they had the flashback, I was like,
my man died so close to the power up.
My man died so many times.
That's true. If he would have just held it out for like a little bit longer, my man would have gotten the power up and he would have been an animal. Yeah, I was like, damn, bro, that sucks. But I liked him, but he got bodied, so it is what it is.
I don't know. It was still enjoyable. With all that aside, it was still fun to watch. And I think if they get a second season for that, I think that'll be really cool because the power up's just that much more. I don't know.
Well, they've killed what, two of the Tengens? Two of them, right?
I thought it was.
They killed the flower one that they dealt with. So he's dead.
He was one of the. Is it, what do they call them? Tenecas?
I don't know, some type of gods or whatever. But they killed the one that transformed. They killed him.
They killed him.
And then they also killed the one at the
giant one that had the two new.
Yeah.
Also, sorry to be Debbie Downer here, but you know me. So the whole thing with the navel and how that was the
weak spot. Yeah.
If they were disintegrating these motherfuckers, they're getting that regardless.
Yeah. Yeah, I was
changing that to the target all of a sudden changing the outcome.
Well, like I said about the plot armor shit that just started. Like at the end, I felt like they were like, we don't have enough budget, so we need to just like rush everything into the end.
They tried to throw a few too many ideas together, couldn't get them all to meld correctly, and they were like, well, this is how we're gonna say they died, because otherwise they just kind of can't the way we're doing this.
Yeah.
Because the way you would assume that they died is through the fire, through Homeboy's fire.
Yeah. He burned them alive, but there's
you would think that would be, since they're kind of plant related, you'd think that makes sense. But no, cutting the navel, even though you're destroying them half, that you're slicing them to shit, you're doing this, that, whatever.
Yeah.
But this, I honestly, like I said, I like MASH a little bit more.
Okay. So what would you give Hell's Paradise?
Hell's Paradise probably 7.
7?
Yeah.
Right.
I 6.5 to 7. The girl.
I give it 6.
Or whatever the fuck her name is.
Yeah, she's annoying.
She really kind of threw it off for me, plus the plot armor.
She has potential to do good, but she's just too fucking naive. I can only handle naivety for so long.
She's got a little bit of Eris to her, I feel like. With a little bit too much power up.
Yeah, I agree.
And I feel like that can turn into too much.
What a coincidence that her chi or Tengen was a direct counter to what's his name's. What a coincidence!
All these other executioners can see this in her and sense this in her.
What a coincidence!
And that's why they hate her and yada 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 yada.
Yeah. Fuck out of here.
This and that. Like, and she doesn't belong because she's this and that. And I'm just like, come on, please stop with this.
Yeah, that shit's annoying.
Yeah, I did skip quite a few times.
I gave it a 6
in that episode.
Yeah, I skipped around too.
So honestly, the fact that I skipped in an anime probably brings it down to a 6. Now that I'm thinking about it. We started at a 7, we made it down to a 6.
Yeah, it's a 6. It's a solid 6.
Talk myself down. You talk me down.
It's a solid 6, bro. Like I can't give it more than what it is.
It's still enjoyable to watch. Yeah. I still finished it, but I thought there were points that either didn't make sense with what was going on.
Yeah.
When I say didn't make sense, like the plot armor, it's like obvious that something was supposed to happen that did not end up happening.
Yeah.
And I feel like they might have gotten a little confused in what they wanted to happen.
I agree with that.
Or how they wanted to portray it.
Yeah.
I guess.
I don't want to keep talking about it because I want to talk about a couple other things. But one thing that kind of threw me off was that the enemy shows up and just tells them how to power themselves up. And
that too.
What? But anyways. Other bangers that's going on right now, though. I want to talk about Jujutsu Kaisen. Jujutsu Kaisen season this year is fucking wild, dude. I think you're gonna be watching it soon, but bro, when I say the animation is amazing, it's unpredictable. The storyline's unpredictable this season. Like you try to predict
in the same way that they're fucking everybody over and forgetting their own storylines and shitting on themselves. In that same way that they were in the first season.
Well, I wouldn't say that. No, they've definitely transgressed, like or not transgressed, but ascended. Progressed. Thank you. Because this one's about Gojo and his partner and stuff before all the events that took place now.
Yeah, okay.
So you have a younger, arrogant, you can't fuck with me, Gojo. You gotta like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm the fucking strongest. What the fuck y'all gonna do type shit. And then you got his partner, and then you got their like three trio. You get to see some people that are headmasters from the very first one.
Yeah.
You get to see them like back in the day, like doing their thing.
Guitar Boy?
I haven't seen him yet, but you get to see them. You see the white haired chick, and then the other chick that was there with all the scars. She's actually her apprentice.
Okay.
She's actually her apprentice, which is hilarious. I'm like, I would have never known that.
Yeah.
So you get to see all of that, and I'll tell you right now, bro, it's more gruesome than it was from the previous season.
Sweet.
Hand-to-hand combat. They're throwing fucking hands.
All right.
There's hands flashing. I'm not gonna tell you about Black Flash. I'm not gonna say anything. But
that tells me all I need to know.
Motherfuckers is throwing hands. There's hand-to-hand combat in there. Okay.
You're getting handsy.
The writing for word choices of the dialogue is so sick, dude. Gojo says a fucking sick ass line, and I can't say it because it'll ruin it. But Gojo says this sick ass line. I'm like, damn, whoever wrote that's fucking good, dude. It's good. It's good, and it's really it's really world building. Well, remember, if something's trash, I'll tell you. But it's really world building the world of Jujutsu Kaisen, because in the beginning they touch on these things, right? And they say
they touch on a few more.
Yeah, in the movie they touch on a few things. But here they're kind of like explaining it, like, oh, this is why this is this, and this is why this is this.
I wouldn't expect them to go backwards for the second season.
It's not backwards. It's just like so. For example, they explain the barrier because they always talk about the barrier.
Yeah.
Well, how the fuck does this barrier work? And they're like,
the domain,
no, not the domain expansion, but the barriers that keep everything hidden.
Oh yeah. Okay.
They explain that, like, okay, because somebody's like, well, how the fuck is this possible? And they're like, oh, yeah, that's because this, and this. And you're like, oh, okay. Like, because they touched on it in the beginning, but they didn't say how it worked. Right. And so they're like, okay, that's how that works. And they're like, oh, okay, well, that makes sense. And then, they talk about them having funds and them doing things and how their organization's built, basically, and the rules around their organization and where they fall inside of the government. Like people know that they fucking exist. They're not like a secret society, but they're like a special unit.
Hellboy's task force.
Exactly. So they explain that because, like, when you watch the first season shit, you're like, they're just putting fucking barriers over shit and dealing with demons and shit, and nobody fucking knows. No, they actually get their. So it's cool to see that.
Okay.
So it's cool to see that. So yeah, this season of Jujutsu Kaisen is a fucking banger, and very, very good. So if you guys haven't seen it yet, definitely go and check it out. The new season. Oh, they actually have another season of Jujutsu coming right after as well, just like Mogushan Tensei.
So what I've noticed is that's starting to happen with really popular animes, and I feel like I don't know how to feel about that. That's gonna have to be another thing we talk about.
I wonder. Yeah, we are definitely have to talk about that. But I wonder if when we talked about the drought, I wonder if they were just working in advance when the drought was going on. That's what I wonder.
Maybe.
I don't know, but
I don't know. I just think it's kind of interesting, and maybe it's because I just don't understand how they have the time to continuously produce things and create other. I just feel bad for the animators. Is all.
Yeah, remember because we talked about that in the previous episode of the podcast that they do that,
pumping out so much so quick. I'm not saying it's necessarily a bad thing because more anime is great, especially if it's good. But it seems to be more mainstream anime, more popular anime. It'd be nice to see that with some lower tier anime.
Yeah.
Maybe not lower tier, but like
forgotten about.
Yeah.
I want my flamey speed.
I'd rather see like some comebacks of anime that hasn't been touched in a while than That's as fair. Nice as it is.
Where's my World Trigger season?
Where's my Fire Force?
Where's my World Trigger? Where's my Fire Force? Where's my Roku of the Six Braves? Where's my
There's just things that
where the fuck is Goblin Slayer, yo?
That too.
Yo, like what the fuck?
Hey, yo, what the fuck?
Hey, yo, what the fuck?
I ain't got no cheese for your burgers?
Bro, where the fuck is my Goblin Slayer, yo?
Fuck?
Where the fuck is my slime, bro?
There's just
like wait a minute, like you know what I mean? Like hold up.
What I'm saying is I'm worried they might do this with like something like a Shield Hero, which fucking sucks.
Oh no, you brought that up. I'm glad you brought that up. They actually said the October season 3 is coming out, and everybody's like, I'm not watching it, and I'm not. Actually, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna wait for it to completely release. I'm not covering it at all.
Yeah, you are.
No, I'm not.
Yeah.
No, I'm not, dude. I'm not doing it.
Week 3, you're gonna come out to me week 3. You're gonna be like, I did it, flew. I did it. It was such a mistake.
Is that what I'm gonna do?
I can't believe I did this.
Is that what I'm gonna do?
What you're gonna do? 3 episodes in.
That's what I'm gonna do, huh?
I think you give it 3 episodes. You read something stupid on Twitter, and you go, "I gotta see this shit for myself," and then you go and watch it.
Probably not. Maybe.
We'll
I
see.
don't know. Maybe. So.
Or someone's gonna go, "Bro, this is so godlike. They turned this shit around." You're gonna be like, "Well,
all
right.
I'll check it out. I'll watch an episode. Because Demon Slayer was a banger, but I already told y'all that. That shit was hella good. I mean, it should be after they stole like $5.something million. I ain't letting that shit go either. I ain't letting that go, Demon Slayer. I know you'll never fucking endorse this podcast, because I will never let that shit go. You rob.
Fuck 'em.
You fucking stole from us. But damn, that season was good.
Damn if you didn't use my money.
Damn if you didn't use my money well. Man, that shit was a banger, bro. Holy hell, that shit was hella good. All right, let's see what else is going on. Hand me my phone right there. I want to make sure I'm not missing anything as far as of some things. Let the people know what's coming out here, in case they've been working crazy like we have and they don't know what's coming out.
I don't know. I haven't been keeping up with too much lately.
I've been trying to, on top of everything, but it has definitely been a
That's
struggle.
like another task in itself, keeping on top of anime, what's coming out, and all that good stuff. But.
So we got a Jujutsu Kaisen crossover with Fortnite. If you play that, just letting you know.
Come on, Joe.
Anime Friends, August 8th. So just letting you know that's happening. Mogashan Tensei, the Magic Universe of Jobless Reincarnation
6th.
is dropping on August 6th. My man is correct on that. Super excited about that. Gun Gale. Alternative Sword Art Online Alternative Gun Gale. That's the one about the chick.
Mm-hmm.
With the P90. She's getting a new season. Another season. Season 2.
Okay.
Was officially announced. With a new picture and everything of her with the P90 running around. There's a trailer for that. Definitely go check that out on YouTube. Very, very exciting stuff there for that. Let's see what else they got coming out. Let's see here. One I've been kind of looking forward to, but I haven't really told you guys about, which is Shangri-La Frontier anime. It's like a Sword Art Online type style anime. That's coming out in October, scheduled for release in October. It's like a MMO type of Sword Art world going on. That's coming out. Very exciting, because it's going to be really good. Faraway Paladin Season 2. I don't know if you've seen the Faraway Paladin before. No. It's a slower style anime, but very good. The Season 2 for that is coming out this fall. So any of my Faraway Paladin fans out there, definitely keep an eye out for that.
It's just hard for me to get into.
I heard Goblin Slayer Season 2 actually scheduled for this year, but no date on that yet, so just keep an eye out. If you guys see any of that stuff before, just tag me on Twitter or X or whatever the fuck it's called, and I'll be able to see that. It's Joseph Huga. You'll see a picture of me. You guys can tag me on Twitter for that, or also follow the Twitter page, because I definitely post what's going on for that, for stuff that's going on for anime. Solo Leveling is coming out the 24th in winter.
Okay.
2024 and winter. That's a big deal. I'm definitely excited for that. Soul Leveling is going to be amazing. Let's see what else we got. Make sure I'm not missing anything. And I think that's all the updates I have for now. For new stuff coming out. Yep, that's all I have for now for new stuff coming out. So definitely just wanted to keep you guys posted and let you guys know what's coming out.
Kind of seems slow for the second half of the year.
Yeah, but you have to think things like Mashal and all that other shit like wasn't advertised. Like, you know what I mean? I have a and those have been bangers. Let me look at my list real quick. I want to look at my list real quick. This episode's going to be a little bit longer, but that's because we've had a lot more stuff to talk about. So give me just one more second, guys, and I'll let you guys know some stuff that's out that I think you guys should be checking out too. Oh, there's one I know I should be talking about that I've been watching. Hold on.
Just check the list you sent me.
Oh, okay. Death Mount Death Play. Make sure you guys are watching that. If you haven't finished that yet, definitely finish that. It's amazing. Dragnar Academy. That one's pretty good. Definitely go and check that out. If you guys haven't seen that yet, I'll post the pictures up on the stuff. Actually, you know what? I wanted to let you guys know that depending on how this episode goes for you guys, our episodes for the podcast for video wise might go away because YouTube has a function now for podcasts, and I can upload it one time and it uploads it to everything. And we might lose video, but if you guys like the video, then we need to know. We need thumbs up on the YouTube page if you guys like seeing the video. If you guys just only care about the audio, wherever you guys are doing it at, then that's fine. But just letting you know that might be a change that's coming. Reign of the Seven Spellblades. I've been watching that. It's mid. It's mid. Hey, I'm telling you, man, if it's good, I'm gonna tell you. If it's mid, it's mid. Summon to Another World for a second time. Mid, but something good to watch if you haven't seen anything. And the Bureau of Paranormal Investigations. I say it's a wee bit above mid, but definitely something for you guys to watch. So that's about all I got. Yeah. So you got anything?
Dr. Stone season 3, Godlike, of course. That came out a while ago.
Nothing to say. That's all you got to say, huh? It's just like
that's about it.
That's all you need to know. It's Godlike. Okay.
It always is.
All right. Well, thank you guys for watching. Thank you guys for listening. We appreciate you. Any likes, hearts, thumbs up, or anything you do for the audio wherever you're listening to this or wherever you're watching this to, we greatly appreciate it. Hit me up on Twitter at Joseph Huga at Twitter or X or whatever the hell it's called if you guys have that. And you can ask me some anime questions and we'll respond back to you and, do some stuff. So we appreciate you guys. Yeah. Thank you guys for watching. Thank you guys for listening. We'll see you next time. Peace.